if you've ever looked at this whole idea of sustainability and just felt, well, completely overwhelmed, like it's this giant mountain you have to climb, you're definitely not alone.
It really can feel that way, like you need to change absolutely everything all at once.
Right. And that feeling, that overwhelm, is exactly what we want to tackle in this deep dive.
Yeah, our mission here is really to simplify things. Sustainability, it isn't about hitting some kind of perfect ideal overnight. That's just not realistic for most people.
It's more about progress, isn't it? Making small, intentional changes that actually stick, changes that add up.
Exactly. And that's why we're diving into the source material we have today, excerpts from Easy Eco-Friendly Swaps for Beginners.
We want to pull out the key insights for you, the listener, give you a clear, sort of achievable path towards living a bit more consciously.
It's about feeling empowered, making choices that feel natural and, make a difference without needing a total life overhaul.
So why does the author argue that starting with these swaps is the way to go? What's the core idea there?
Well, that's really the foundation, isn't it? The author points out something pretty crucial. Most of us just don't have endless time or, frankly, resources for the huge gestures.
Like installing solar panels tomorrow or composting every single scrap of food immediately.
Yeah,
It's a big ask for day one.
totally. But what we do all make every single day are hundreds of these tiny choices. What we buy, what we use.
And that's where the swaps come in.
Precisely. By just, switching out some of those everyday items for greener alternatives, you start chipping away at your environmental footprint.
And feels manageable, right? Not like
Mhm.
this radical disruptive thing, but more like a gradual shift in habits. Almost natural.
Yeah, and the author speaks from experience here. They talk about their own first step swapping cling film for beeswax wraps.
Oh, yeah. I remember reading that part.
And at first it felt tiny, almost insignificant, but they say it really opened the door to so much more. It was like the first domino.
That's interesting. So it's not just the swap itself, but the mindset shift it sparks.
Exactly. It gets you thinking differently. And they also mention finding it easiest to start in the bathroom.
Why the bathroom specifically?
Well, maybe because it's such a personal space, things you use every day,
Yeah.
you see the change right away, feel the impact more directly, perhaps.
Makes sense. And lots of people do feel stuck, like, okay, great idea, but where on earth do I start?
That's a super common feeling. The source mentions this and shares a little story about Laura from Brighton.
What was her experience?
She apparently used to think she had to do this massive, complete lifestyle change all in one go, felt totally paralyzed by it.
I can relate to that feeling.
But then she just started small, really small, reusable shopping bags and ditching bottled water, just those two things.
Yeah.
And as she put it, everything else followed naturally. It just snowballed from there.
That's a great story because it underlines the key message, doesn't it? There's no one-size-fits-all map here.
Nope. It's your own journey. Pick one thing that feels doable for you, try it out, and see where it leads. Build that momentum.
It's about progress, not perfection. Okay, so let's get practical. What are some of these swaps? Starting with daily life stuff.
Absolutely. Let's dive in. First up, a big one. Single-use plastic bottles.
Oh, yeah. Huge. Both in terms of the problem and how easy it is to, well, swap.
Our source really hammers this home. These bottles are a massive part of the plastic waste problem. Billions ending up in landfills, oceans.
Requiring loads of energy to make and ship, leaching stuff. It's not great.
Not great at all. But the swap is simple. Get a decent reusable bottle. Stainless steel, BPA-free, whatever works for you.
Cuts waste, keeps your water cooler usually, avoids potential chemicals. And the author asks that pointed question, right? Do I really need to buy water just for a few hours out?
Exactly. Just questioning that automatic habit.
Okay. Sticking with disposables.
Right.
Paper towels. The kitchen workhorse.
The default grab for every spill, right? Happens almost without thinking.
So easy. But the source pushes back, suggesting cloth towels or unpaper towels.
Yeah, and they work just as well. You just wash them and reuse them again and again. Cuts down massively on waste.
And the resources used to make paper towels, trees, water, chemicals, it adds up.
And I liked the little extra point the author made. They're not just for spills. You can wrap sandwiches in them for a picnic or lunch. Versatile.
That's a nice touch. Okay, next. Maybe the one the source called the easiest swap of all.
Ah, yes. The supermarket plastic bag,
Yeah.
switching to reusable grocery bags.
This one feels like, well, a lot of us are doing it already, but it's still worth emphasizing. It's so easy.
Totally. Cloth bags, mesh bags, foldable ones you keep in your purse or car. They're stronger, hold more.
And, let's be honest, you avoid those little charges at the checkout. which, were designed to nudge us this way anyway.
True. Proof that small nudges can work.
Hmm.
Okay, let's circle back to the author's first swap cling film.
Right, replacing it with beeswax wraps. Tell us more about why that's a good move.
Well, unlike plastic film, these wraps are breathable. That actually helps keep certain foods, like cheese or bread, fresher for longer.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, and they mold around things easily. You just rinse them clean and reuse them for ages, months, sometimes longer.
Plus, the author's point, they look adorable in the lunchbox. A bit of style with your sustainability.
Why not? Okay, shifting gears, slightly personal care. Another area for simple swaps, like liquid soap versus bar soap.
Ah, this is a good one. Liquid soap usually means plastic bottles, right? Often hard to recycle pumps, too.
Exactly. And maybe preservatives you don't want. Bar soaps, especially the handmade or natural ones, often have minimal packaging, or none at all.
Less waste from the start, and they tend to last longer, I find.
They often do. Plus, the author had that neat tip for kids using mini soaps to make it fun for them. Great way to start habits early.
Clever.
Yeah.
Okay, sticking with the bathroom. Toothbrushes.
Yeah. Think about it. Replace it every 3 months. That's a lot of plastic over a lifetime just from toothbrushes.
So the alternative, bamboo toothbrushes.
Right. They work just the same, clean your teeth effectively, but the handle is compostable. It breaks down naturally.
Unlike plastic, which hangs around for, what, hundreds of years?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And for anyone thinking, yeah, but are they okay for kids?
Good question. Are they?
Absolutely. You can get kid-sized ones with soft bristles, totally safe, designed for little mouths. And yes, the source notes, they are super cute.
Okay, so we've covered quite a few product swaps, but the source goes deeper, doesn't it?
Wow.
Into lifestyle swaps.
It does. It tackles a big one. Fast fashion. Suggesting a move towards timeless secondhand pieces instead.
And that's a major shift for some people. Fast fashion is everywhere, and it's cheap.
It seems cheap, yeah. But the source highlights the huge hidden costs. The environmental impact is massive. Water use, pollution from dyes, textile waste, carbon footprint. It's staggering.
So what are the alternatives suggested?
Things like exploring thrift stores, organizing clothes swaps, maybe building a capsule wardrobe with fewer, better quality, timeless items that last.
And the source mentioned something interesting about confidence.
Yeah, I thought this was compelling. The idea that knowing your outfit didn't cost the earth gives you a genuine confidence boost. It changes how you feel, how you carry yourself, it adds meaning.
It connects your choices to your values in a visible way. Okay, so after all this,
Yeah.
the big question, is it actually worth it? Do these little swaps really make a difference?
It's a totally fair question. Does my bamboo toothbrush really change the world?
Right. Does it move the needle?
And the source argues, pretty convincingly, I think, that the value isn't just in the measurable environmental impact, although that's definitely real and adds up.
So what else is there?
It's also about how these choices make you feel. Every conscious decision, grabbing the reusable bottle, choosing the bar soap, wearing that thrifted jacket, it reinforces a mindset of care.
Care for yourself, your family, and the planet.
Exactly. It becomes part of your identity, woven into your daily actions. It's less about guilt and more about empowerment.
Like choosing whole foods over processed stuff, small actions that build up, making you feel better, more in control.
Precisely that analogy. It's about aligning your actions with your values step by step. It's not about being perfectly eco, whatever that even means. It's about conscious living.
So, wrapping up our deep dive today, the main takeaway seems to be that these eco-friendly swaps aren't about huge sacrifices.
Not at all. It's more about kind of reclaiming some control over our habits, our consumption, what we support with our money.
Whether it's small changes in the bathroom, the kitchen, your wardrobe, every little choice adds up. It matters.
It really does. It changes you as much as it helps the planet.
Start small. Be kind to yourself through the process.
Yeah, definitely. Remember, this isn't some kind of race. It's a journey.
And maybe the thought to leave you with is this. A new habit doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be possible.